Hello and welcome to the Last Cloudia 2024 year-end special. I am your localization lead and PR guy, Kit. Season's greetings to everyone watching and welcome. I am joined today by...
Hey, I'm Knacky, a producer of Last Cloudia. Nice to see you all.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah.
Today, the two of us are going to be bringing this very special program to you. Barlene is not going to be here today, so it will be the two of us bringing you loads of exciting information about the new year and everything ahead in Last Cloudia. Today, I am very excited to touch on some of the spectacular content that we have in store for you on our last live stream of the year. Yes, last live stream of the year in 2024. And as we prepare to ring in 2025. Let's see, I'm going to check the comments really quick before we move on. We have KJSKL saying, hello, Kit. Well, hello to you as well. Yeah, Golden Gaming Monster really packing the comments, livening those up with a big old yeah. It's a pleasure to see you. Prefinity says, let's do it. Yes, let's do it indeed.
いや、早かったね、2024年。
Yeah, no, the year blew by. Seems incredible that we're already at this point, that it's already going to be 2025. I can hardly believe it. But that's right, we're going to kick off the New Year season, correct? With the New Year Spectacular 2025. Yeah.
よし、じゃあ今日しっかりお届けしていきましょうか。
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah. All right, that's right. There's going to be a load of content to dig into, but first, we want to take a sneak peek at the unit and arc that will bring 2024 to an end. It's great to have the chance to share both with you. Hey, everybody in the comments, let us know, what do you think that the unit and arc could be? Who knows? Did anyone watch the Japanese version of the live stream? Let me know in the comments. I'll be looking forward to what you have to say.
はいはい。まあ誰が来るんでしょうかと。
Yeah, who will it be? Nia says, Merry Christmas, Kit. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, Christmas is still just around the corner, but not much further than that. Just about a week after that, we're going to be having New Year's. So let's go ahead and, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the New Year's unit and arc.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
じゃあ行きましょうか。
こういう服、目黒菜では晴れ着って言うんだよね。こんな綺麗な服を着られるだなんて嬉しいな。私のことちゃんと見ててね。いっけ！はあ！くらえ！見せてあげる。全開でいくよ。完璧！イエイ！羽付き？知ってるよ。確か羽子板っていう木の板で羽がついた球を打って対戦相手にぶつける遊びだよね。え？違うの？メギウスが愛用してる刀を見てからずっと目黒菜のものに憧れて集めてたんだ。でもまさか噂に聞いてた晴れ着を着ることができるだなんて思ってもみなかったな。明けましておめでとう。今年もいい年にしていこうね。
All right, awesome. Thank you very much for that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Great. The final unit of the year is going to be New Year Maihime Kaine and the final arc, Tsukuyomi. This actually marks the second year in a row that we've ended the year with a version of Kaine. This year Kaine is back and wearing a kimono. And just a little bit of information for everyone who may not know. Maihime, right? We decided to leave that in Japanese in the English translation this year, but that actually means dancing princess or dancing girl. Yeah.
着物とかね。
Yeah. Very,
羽子板とか。
Yeah, we have a lot of, I think for the New Year's Japanese event, we tend to like to leave some of the thematic Japanese elements there to create a sense of flavor, and we've done that this year as well. So there you go, you have, New Year's Maihime Kaine.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and examine her abilities if we could. We're going to go ahead and see the next slide. Kaine is a fire and light attacker whose firepower is particularly strong when hitting attribute weaknesses. She also boasts defensive capabilities. For one, she has an ether shield that nullifies physical attack damage that she takes for 7 seconds when near death. Let's also go ahead and check out her traits in the next slide if we could. As you can see here, we have 2 traits, as always, the first of which is Red Letter Day Dress. What does this trait do? At battle start, 30% of DEF is added to STR. In addition, single wielding greatly boosts damage dealt, and damage is boosted even more when hitting a weak point. Our second trait is Felicitous New Year. At battle start and every 20 seconds, the lowest HP ally receives a buff that allows it to survive fatal physical attack damage 1 time. In addition, there's a unique effect where, after the unit's skill attack ends, there's a chance to cut one of the target's skill stocks. If we could, let's go ahead now and take a look at the skills and special. Skill 3 has an effect where the unit ensures that it's the target for a fixed amount of time. The special has an effect that restores all allies' HP. You're really also going to want to check out the animation on the special. It's really great. As you can see here on screen, we have Skill 1, Haguita Shot, Skill 2, Haguita Smash, Skill 3, Haguita Crash, and the special, Regalia, O Tori no Tsurugi. It's quite a mouthful there, but yeah, you're going to want to see these just a little bit later in the stream as we show them to you. Let's go ahead and check out the learnable skills if we could. That's right, we have a variety of new skills appearing for the first time. The first of which is Lavish Banquet, followed by Harigi, Kumade Rake of Fortune, New Year Prayer, Laugh Attack Kozuchi, and Swordsman's Mindset 3. Among the learnable skills is New Year's Prayer, which prevents most skill attacks from being interrupted, and also greatly cuts damage from the enemies that get the targeting debuff from Skill 3, which we touched on just a moment ago. In addition, there are abilities such as Flames of Justice 2, Two-Handed Sword Boost 3, and Ether Shield as well. Let's take a look at the 6-star unlock skills which follow. Here we have a variety of Transcend skills, which include Transcend, Felicitous New Year, Transcend, Boost Safeguard, Transcend, Skill Damage Boost, Transcend, Sword Mastery, Transcend, Clothes Mastery, and Transcend, Skill Charge 3. Of these, the first one, Transcend Felicitous New Year, doubles EXP and Zell after battle. In addition, enemy drops are multiplied by 1.5. It is a very felicitous skill indeed. Let's see what else is going on in the comments. Let's see, Swordsman's Mindset 3, Epic Tetsu is very excited about that. Yeah. She actually looks good. Can't wait to try her out, says Matthias Thong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, we will have, as always, a unit test quest available where you can go and get a hands-on feel for her yourself. So you will want to go ahead and do that. We'll also be showing a little bit of her to you here in the stream in just a moment. Let's see, next we have Fire and Light Unit Neat, says D Menace. Absolutely.
Kawaii.
Yes. Night Owl Grandma says she is so pretty, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome, and someone is also very excited. Shirayuki Hashiro says that he needs that UR. All right. Well, let's go and look at the arc, since you mentioned that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the arc on the slide. You can see here, this is an arc called Tsukuyomi, our new arc for the new year. We have a comment from the arc illustrator, which I'm going to go ahead and share with you now. This is another arc in the series of Japanese divinities such as Kagutsuchi and Amaterasu. This time too, says our designer, I've included elements and objects that create a Japanese atmosphere. I conceptualized this as part of a set with Amaterasu, and this arc is intended to be both mystic and mysterious. Let's go ahead and take a look at those abilities. Okay, could we get those abilities on screen? At battle start, the arc gives units a buff to fully evade physical attack. In addition, it has an arc skill that specializes in dealing damage to a single enemy. If we could, let's go ahead and take a look at that arc trait. You can see that our arc trait here on screen reads non-attribute weakness damage plus 35%, damage cap plus 4,000. Battle start. Give a buff to fully evade 20 hits of enemy physical attacks. Spear equipped. All attribute damage taken minus 10%. Enemy DEF minus 10% and deal damage. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at the arc skills. We have no attribute rush, armor HP plus 2, spearman's mindset, single wield spear sengetsu. I believe those might have already passed on the slide, but we're going to go ahead and just touch on those really quickly and say that they synergize well with units that equip spears. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this 100% Arc Ether reward, which is here on screen just now. This is, as you can see, called God Naginata Tsukuyomi. This is a 7-star spear that is unlockable when you fill the Arc Ether. Its trait has high STR and an appealing effect that greatly boosts critical damage. So, with that out of the way, for everyone who's here on the stream with us now, we'd like to give you a sneak preview, as I mentioned just a moment ago, of New Year Maihime, New Year Dancing Princess, Kaine. So do keep in mind that this is a development build and subject to change. We actually, just before, in rehearsal, we're actually having a little bit of an issue with the animation on the special. So that should probably go okay, but it might be a little bit finicky. So do bear with us if we do have a little bit of wonkiness here during our stream. So, would you like to go ahead and do the honors?
OK、じゃあやっていきましょうか。
Okay.
はい、じゃあ実機お願いします。OK。
Alright, let's check it out.
いや、いきますか。今回あれだね、つくよみもそうだけど、なぎなたとかさ、先月とか、結構こう、日本語から来た英語、和訳みたいなの多いよね、英訳か。
Yeah, definitely this time around we've left a lot of the Japanese names in Japanese for our English version of the game.
Yeah. Okay, じゃあいきますよ。
Alright, let's go ahead and check out skill number 1. What sort of skill is skill number... Oh, we're going to look at our movement first, though, right?
Okay. 歩こうか。はい。
Let's look around at our movement.
歩き方こうちょっと振り袖をこう振ってる感じで可愛いよね。
Yeah, you can see that her furisore style kimono is moving around a little bit in the breeze.
Okay. じゃあまず通常攻撃か。
Okay, let's go ahead and do our regular attack.
Yeah.
There we go.
でかいこう羽子板ブレードを振り回して攻撃し
Yeah,
ま
and you
す。
can see her big racket blade right there, her big hagoita blade is something that she's swinging around to hit the enemy.
じゃあ次羽子板ショット。
Okay, yes, next is our hagoita shot. Skill number 1.
これちょっと近づいてから中距離の攻撃ですね。
So yeah, Kaine moves toward the enemy a little bit and then does a mid-distance attack.
はい。次羽子板スマッシュ。
Now is our next ability, skill 2, hagoita smash.
これも少し近づいてから、攻撃して連撃を入れます。
Here, we move toward the enemy just a little bit, then jump ahead and deal a combo attack to the enemy.
はい。じゃあ次羽子板クラッシュ。
Next, skill 3, hagoita crash.
Okay.
We touched on that just a little bit during the stream.
これは、飛び込んで攻撃になります。
You can see we jump immediately right toward the enemy.
この
Disability.
でっかいこう羽子板出てくるの注目ですねこれ。
Yeah, you want to check out there. You can see the absolutely giant, that colossal hagoita board.
はい。で、ここまでが特技。次調子技打っていきましょう。
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and fire off our special. You can see that on screen the name is in Japanese. However, during the actual release, that will not be the case. It will be in English.
天きらめく大鳥の剣いきます。
All right, let's go ahead and do this.
はい。
Yeah, regalia. Otori no tsugi. No, otori no tsugi. It's a mouthful.
リガリア大鳥の剣。
Yes, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Great animation
可愛い
there.
ね。
You can see that Kaine is holding up her otoshidama.
お年玉。
Yeah.
ポチ袋お年
Yeah,
玉。
yeah, yeah. Which are basically New Year's envelopes that have money in them.
いやいやいや。
You know, sometimes we might say red envelope or something like that.
まあ日本の文化ですね。
Yeah, 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 definitely East Asian culture.
はい。まあこんな感じで攻撃もねさっきダメージ見たら分かると思うんだけど攻撃力も高いんですよすごく。
Yeah, you can see she has quite strong attack ability.
はい。特に弱点属性ついた時が高くなります。
Yeah, and her attack power gets particularly strong when she hits an enemy weak point.
なんですけど、まあ防御性能も結構いろいろスキル持っていて非常に高いと。
However, she does have quite a good number of defensive abilities as well.
はい。なんでまあ非常に攻撃防御優れて使いやすいユニットかと思います。
Yeah, so she's a great all-rounder unit who is skilled with both attacking and defending.
はい。じゃあ以上でカイネの試合
Alright,
終了です。
that does it for our on-screen demonstration of Kaine there. Thank you very much for
Yeah,
that.
thank you, Kit.
Yeah, let's see. Everyone in the comment is saying I'm a big fangirl of Megius, says Nia. Yeah, the writing animation, Golden Gaming Monster, there was the like shodo no.
書道ね。あれもまあ確かにね、和の文化だもんね。
Yeah, Golden Gaming Monster really loves that, as well as the cute board. Oh yes, as well as the pockles as well, right?
Yeah,
very good eye noticing that.
ポックルらしき何かがこう、ね、当たってるよねあれは。
There's something that looks a little bit like a pockle. Who knows if it's actually a pockle? Something that looks like a pockle. Yeah, not an actual pockle. We're not cruel to pockles. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take things from here. Thank you very much, Knacky-san. Let's go ahead and see the next slide. Okay, this is the Gacha schedule that kicks off from 11 p.m. Pacific time on December 27. Let's go ahead and look through this in order. We're going to start off with New Year Maihime Kaine and Tsukuyomi UR on Raid Up in the Descent of Heroes Festival and Step Up Descent of Heroes Festival gachas. The Step Up Descent of Heroes Festival is paid. If you draw through to the end, you will receive up to 10 New Year Maihime Kaine prisms. Be sure to check it out. We continue with the New Year Ticket Gacha. The gacha has the same rate up units as the Descent of Heroes Festival gacha, but it's possible to get gacha tickets in events and login bonuses, etc. This is joined by the 1UR and Hero guaranteed SSR plus 10-spin gacha parts 1 through 3. As you can see here, a total of 3 different types of this gacha are scheduled. In each individual type, different hero events and UR arcs appear. This time the draw pool for all 3 contains both New Year Maihime Kaine and Tsukuyomi UR. The gacha features 10 slots, the 9th of which is filled with a hero unit, and the 10th of which is filled with a UR arc. However, since there are quite a large number of hero units and UR arcs right now, the final 2 slots will have a more recent hero unit and UR arc. The details of this will be available on the gacha draw pool screen. Note that there are also Ultra Rainbow Cryststones and trade tickets included as special bonuses. 2 tickets can be exchanged for Descent of Heroes Festival units other than New Year Maihime Kaine or Tsukuyomi UR. For example, Prefect of God 0 and Glacial Archfiend Xenobas UR. Collect 3 tickets and you can exchange them for New Year Maihime Kaine and Tsukuyomi UR. Be aware though that only 3 tickets are available in total. Next we have the 1 Not Held Unit Units Only 10-spin gacha. This is a special 10-spin gacha in which 1 unit that you do not have is guaranteed to appear. What's more, all slots in the gacha are guaranteed to contain units this time around. The draw pool includes hero units up to and including Goddess Lilaha, seasonal units up to and including Alice S. Custom, who you may know as Valentine's Alice, as well as permanent pool units up through Logia Assassin's Heir. So now that we've run through our gacha schedule, let's go ahead and take a look at the year-end and New Year's events. Can we check out that slide now? That's right, our event name this time around is the Swordstress in the Dress of Stories. This is a cooperative event in which players work together to defeat encroaching monsters. Each and every day you'll have the opportunity to get great rewards based on the number of personal honor points and all user slays. In the cutscenes, you will also be able to see Kaine and Megius together before Kyle was born. Do note though that this event kicks off after December 26th, after maintenance.
Thank you.
Yes, so Knacky, would you go ahead?
でガチャのスケジュールとは12月28日からなんですけど、イベントが12月26日からとちょっと異なっているのでご注意ください。木曜日のメンテナンス後から今回イベントが始まるので、そこで概念を見ていただいて、その後にガチャが始まるので、そこで概念をお迎えして、エピソード追体験してみてほしいなと思います。
Yeah, so you will want to make a note that the event schedule is actually a little bit different from the gacha schedule, and you will have the chance to familiarize yourself with Kaine's story right away after maintenance. Once the gacha begins, you'll be able to welcome Kaine to your party and have a new experience in the event. Yes, when you clear through the twice daily Super Boss Challenge, you will get more personal honor points than in regular quests. The more personal honor points that you can get on a given day, naturally the greater the rewards that you will get. So you're going to want to go and check this out. Now for our next event. During the event period, it's going to be possible to get loads of New Year medals in a variety of places. In the trading space, there is a lineup of great rewards that include New Year Gacha tickets, materials, and more. You'll want to collect loads of medals to trade for them. There's still a lot more to see though, so let's go ahead and check out our next slide. Yes, there we have it. This year is no exception. A New Year login bonus is waiting each and every day that players go to the home screen during this period. The rewards that you can get include both crystals and New Year Gacha tickets. Next, following this, we have a returning event that kicks off from December 28th. Can we go ahead and see the next slide? From midnight on December 28th Pacific time, the New Year Countdown 2025 is going to kick off. Each day of the countdown, there is a new quest that features awesome rewards like splendors and even more. You're going to want to be aware that each of these special quests can only be played on the day that it first appears, so be sure to check them out and get great rewards. They're quite easy to play through, and if you don't play these quests on the day that they appear, you lose your chance to do so, so be sure and play those. Knacky-san.
はい、ありがとう、キッド。すごくこう新年というか、ハッピーニューイヤー感じるイベントが続いていましたけども、コメントとかどうですか？
Yeah, we've had a string of Happy New Year events here. What does everyone here think in the comments? Let's go ahead and check it out. Vrishka Ramadan says, countdown, yay. Well, yeah. Hey, cheers on that. Golden Gaming Monster says, yeah, I need to know what happens next in the story. I am right there with you. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, I need more of that awesome story content, says Epic Tetsu. Yeah, people are very excited about the Swordstress in the Dress of Stories event.
そうだね。ちなみに結構さ、今世間的にはさ、まだクリスマスっていう感じだけど、お正月入っていくわけですけど、キッドはお正月をこう紹介するとしたら、海外の方に紹介するとしたらどんな感じ、何がありますか？
Alright, so yeah, Christmas is still just around the corner, but you know, here in Japan, people are already beginning to get ready for New Year's, which is one of the biggest holidays here. So Knacky-san was saying, how would you describe Japanese New Year for those people who haven't had the chance to experience it? I would say that I think in Japan, most people would probably agree that it's the biggest holiday of the year. I think for those of us in the West, it's probably something akin to Christmas, which is to say it's the holiday when you know all of your family gets together. You might go ahead and have a big old feast. And right, does your family have osechi?
いいえ、おせちはそんな食べない。
Oh, really? Okay. So there is traditional Japanese food that people eat just at New Year's called osechi ryori. If you're interested, I'm sure there's a lot of information available about that online. But Knacky-san here does not eat a lot of it.
お餅は食べるよ、お餅は。
Okay. But he does have mochi though. Yeah. Do you make the mochi yourself with a hammer?
やったことあるよ。
Oh, really? Wow.
でかいこう木槌でこうやって。
Wow. He's gone ahead and pounded out some mochi with a big hammer himself. So there you have it. I guess you are a karate star though. So it makes sense that you've got that power.
あとはこたつかな？
Yeah, that's right. So we also have, I don't know, is anyone here in the stream, how many of you are familiar with the kotatsu? It's like a heated table that a lot of people here have in their homes in Japan. So you can just sit under that, and there's like a quilt, I guess you could describe it as a quilt that comes off the table, and you have a lot of really warm air in there. It's really easy to fall asleep under there, isn't it? And then, yeah, it feels great to fall asleep there, but you always feel a little bit dried out afterwards. So. I don't have one now. I actually used to have one though. Yeah, I do not have one now though, but I did. Quite comfortable though, but yeah, by all means, if you do have the chance, please come and experience Japanese New Year. Yeah, I don't know, let us know in the comments how you like to spend New Year's or how you would like to spend New Year's.
こたつって反応されてる。
Oh yeah, yes, people are quite excited. Oh, someone is saying, I know it from Animal Crossing. Yeah, 動物の森から知ってるっていう。
確かに確かに。こたつあるね。あれめちゃくちゃ気持ちいいよ。
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah, it feels amazing, says Knacky-san. So yeah, thank you for the comments, Stevo.
Thank you.
Okay, well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get back to things, get back to Last Cloudia. There's still a lot of ground to cover, so let's go ahead and check out the remainder of our New Year events that are packed with the rewards. Let's go ahead and see the next slide. It's back this holiday season. It is the 10-spin gacha that you can try out once per day. That means that if you spin daily, you will get 250 spins. With each spin of the gacha, you will get a bonus of 100 New Year medals, which can be exchanged for great rewards in the trading space. The draw pool contains units up through and including Logia Assassin's Heir, as well as arcs up to and including the SSR 3 Sages. The promo runs from December 26th after maintenance all the way through January 22nd at 10:59 p.m. Pacific time. Do be aware though that this time hero units are not included in the draw pool. Next is another event that kicks off the new year. That's right, next up is the fun once daily quest where you can take part in a traditional Japanese New Year celebration and feel out your fortune in the year ahead. When you clear the quest, there drops an omikuji box from which you can draw a fortune slip. There are 3 levels of luck on the slips: great luck, good luck, and modest luck. Any great luck ticket that you pull can be swapped in the trading space for fantastic rewards that include a Super Descent of Heroes gacha ticket or luminous soul shards, so do not forget to play. The Omikuji challenge is on from January 1st at midnight Pacific time all the way through January 15th at 10:59 p.m. Pacific time. Let's go ahead and check out our next slide. In this event, you can view a story where all of your favorite Last Cloudia characters wish you a Happy New Year. So just for opening and completing this quest, which is very simple, you will get a full 3,000 crystals and a Theria stamp. It really couldn't be easier, so I highly recommend checking this out. There's nothing to lose. It will only take, just a matter of seconds to complete this. The event starts January 1st at midnight Pacific time and runs through January 8th at 10:59 p.m. You really don't want to miss this one either. Our next promo is actually going on right now as I speak. It is the Last Cloudia New Year giveaway. Yep. Gotta love a good giveaway. Players will be eligible to get humongous prizes in this giveaway as long as they have reached rank 10 and played the game sometime between December 19th after maintenance and before January 8th maintenance. The giveaway contains prizes like UR arcs, or actually more than 100,000 crystals, which is a whole year's worth of gacha spins. Even if you do not get those big prizes, you're still guaranteed to get something. That's right, everybody is a winner. So check your present boxes on January 9th after the maintenance and you will get something as long as you have rank 10 and play the game between December 19th and January 8th maintenance. Let's go ahead and check out our next slide. Here we have a number of training promos scheduled, so be sure to check these out as well and take the chance to train your units. This is a great time to be able to pull new units, and using these great campaigns, you'll be able to go ahead and power those units up.
さあ、アビリティゲートとかあるじゃないですか。
Yeah.
ドロップアイテム。
Yeah, we have the ability gates here on the screen.
とかバトルスキップしても、ダブルアイテムドロップでなるから。
Oh, awesome.
これだから能力ゲートの素材とか足んない人はここでバトルスキップやりながらやると。だいぶ効率がいいです。
Yeah, that's a great bit of knowledge for everybody. So Knacky-san has let us know that on the ability gates, you're actually able to use the new battle skip feature. So basically, these double drop rates, the big drop rates, will still apply even if you use the battle skip function. Yeah. So do go ahead and check that out.
Thank you. はい、ということで。だいぶ怒涛のイベント紹介でしたけど、どうですか？皆さんついてこれてそうですか？
Yes, so we've had a big tons and tons of information for you, but how is everyone in the comments doing? Are you following us? It looks like people are, following us along. Unstable actually says thank you for the gifts, and yay, 3,000 crystals. I am right there with you. I'm going to be getting those crystals and then probably pulling the gacha immediately afterwards, I think, in my own case.
当たったらディスコードに書き込んでね。
Yeah. If you, so go ahead and let us know what you think in the Discord about those promos. If you do get anything good, do go ahead and share if you would.
Yeah, please share.
All right, let's go ahead and keep moving. We still have a lot more content for everybody. I would like to share with you some great info on a number of great sets. Let's go ahead and see the next slide if we could. For a limited time, 8 different New Year sets will be available in the shop. One of the sets is completely free, so go ahead and check that out. You've got nothing to lose. These go on sale from December 27th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. As always, there is an Ultra set in the shop that we want to touch on a little bit more. This is available for 9,600 paid crystals, and it features the LR Arc New Year Hanetsuki Battle. Since we have the chance, go ahead and check out the illustration if you would. There we go. That is some pretty cool artwork, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and share a comment that we received from the ARK's illustrator. This is an arc that shows Kyle and Theria going up against Zekis and Lilibet in a type of badminton game called Hanetsuki, which was once commonly played in Japan to celebrate New Year's. Rei is sitting atop a roof scarfing down Mochi, clearly more concerned with his appetite than he is with the match. Each year we try to sneak in a little Maneki Neko style Rei, and he might just be hiding in this artwork somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah.
結構難しいねこれ。
Yeah, it is quite hard to find where that Rei might be. But I think I found him.
お、見つけた？
Yeah, I think I found him. Yeah, well, I've seen the artwork a couple of times already, so
早い。
yeah. But go ahead and try to find him if you can. But since we're talking about this arc, let's go ahead and take a look at the abilities in our next slide. This arc is centered around boosting special firepower, and in boss waves it is able to boost the recovery of the special gauge in boss waves. Let's go ahead and take a look at the arc trait if we could. It reads, Skill and special damage cap plus 4,000. On boss waves, special gauge refill rate plus 10%, special damage cap plus 10,000. When special attacking, chance to deal an extra attack. We have, as you see, a number of learnable skills, which include Purifying Pakal, Master Mochi Maker, Shogatsu Attack, and Lunar Zodiac Power, Sublime. Most of these skills are Japanese New Year themed and also very practical. Let's take a look at Purifying Pakal there. Typically to boost illness and curse resistance, you need SCT 8 or 9, but Purifying Pakal actually only costs 7 SC, which means that it is a little bit more cost-effective than it would normally be. Note though that when the unit equips this skill, it gets plant type as well, which means that you will need to watch out for anti-type effects from Plant Slayer, Beast Slayer, and other similar abilities. Now if we could, let's go ahead and look at the 100% Arc Ether reward. Yes, the 100% Arc Ether reward, Otori no Tsurugi, sounds quite familiar, right? I think we just saw that in Kaine Special. This reward is a 7-star sword. The sword has a trait that boosts skill damage and simultaneously boosts DEF and the guard rate. That makes it an excellent fit for units with firepower and endurance.
結構レイをもう見つけてくれた人が何人かいましたね。
Okay, it looks like a number of people in the comments have found Rei, so yeah, awesome eye.
Yeah.
Good job on that. Yeah, our users have some real eagle eyes. There is still a lot more to see, so let's go ahead and take a look at that list of sets once more. You'll see here that there is a set that contains the previous New Year's Arc, New Year Wishes, as well as one more set featuring Golden Alpenglow, which is another previous New Year Arc. You know, this slide is, I'm aware, a big wall of text, but we wanted to present this information in a straightforward way for this jam-packed event. This really is, I think, one of the most straightforward ways that we're able to present this information. The lineup includes a Redux New Year Equip Trade Ticket. Redux New Year Equip or Equipment Trade Ticket. Despite the Redux name, a number of these items are actually appearing in the English version of Last Cloudia for the very first time. These items appeared in the Japanese version before the Japanese and English versions were merged. So for those of us who are playing in English, it will actually be our first time to see these items. Based on the number of tickets that you have, you'll be able to trade for gear that includes the Kadomatsu Tri-Cannon and even more. On the final rung of this ladder, we have insight material available. All the sets are great though, so do go and check them out. Now let's go ahead and see just one more item in the shop. Guild Battle Fort skins are making a limited time return. The Yuletide skin is available December 19th after maintenance, all the way through December 29th at 10:59 Pacific time. And the New Year skin is available December 27th, 11 Pacific time, through January 15th, 10:59 Pacific time. Each of these is available for a limited time at 350 paid crystals. If you're someone who plays Guild Battle, do go ahead and give these a look over.
はい。
Yeah, Knacky-san. Yeah.
長かったね。
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of information. We still have a lot
いえい
more.
えいえ、ありがとうきっと。
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much as well.
Okay. じゃあ、でここでちょっと1個、連絡があるんですけれども、年末年始にもっとラスクラを遊んでいただくためにですね、ちょっと1個差し込みでイベントを入れてましたと。じゃあスライドを見ていきましょうか。
Yeah, so Knacky-san was just telling us how he actually made a last-minute decision to go ahead and fill out the New Year's content even a little bit further than we had originally planned. So we're going to go ahead and get another slide up on screen that lets you know what that information is.
Yeah. じゃあスライドお願いします。
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. でこれ12月12日に実装したゲームとハードなんですけれども、12月26日の木曜日にですね、10フロア追加することにしました。ぜひ年末年始に挑戦してほしいと。
That's right, the Tower of Trials Hard was released on December 12th, and on December 26th, just around the corner, a full 10 floors are going to be added. Be sure to check this out and, play your heart's content in the new year.
ちなみになんですけど、50回が今最高フロアなんですけど、英語版のユーザーさんはだいたいね、300人以上は50回到達してます。
Oh, really? So yeah, the highest floor is currently at
50.
Okay, so yeah, is currently floor 50, but approximately 300 users in the English version have already reached that. So yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. もっともっと言ってほしいですね。
Yeah. Calfinite says OG is already up to floor 100. Not quite yet. Yeah. 50 floors is what we're looking at. Yeah. That said, we've taken a look at Last Claudia's in-game content. So now let's go ahead and check out our social media promotions. Let's go ahead.
はい、OK。変わるかな？
Okay, so Last Cloudia will be hosting a special promotion to celebrate the release of the new unit, New Year Maihime Kaine. 3 randomly selected players who take part will win a $25 US store gift code. To enter, just follow the official Last Cloudia account on X, aka Twitter, or Facebook, and then go ahead and repost or share the promo post. This promo runs from December 26th, 2024 after maintenance, all the way through December 31st, 2024, 11:59 p.m. So yeah, once on Pacific time we start the new year, this promo is going to end. So be sure to take part before then. To celebrate the new year, Last Cloudia will also be hosting the Last Cloudia Otoshidama Festival 2025.
お年玉。
Yes, we just touched on the Otoshidama a moment ago. Can you tell us what is an Otoshidama?
お年玉は、
Yeah.
主に年配とかお母さん、両親から子供にあげるやつだね。
Yeah.
1万円とかね。
Okay. Yeah, so it is an envelope that contains, a little bit of a special treat, to put it bluntly, money, which is given to mostly children from their relatives and their parents. Yeah, so to celebrate the new year, we will be holding the Last Cloudia Otoshidama Festival 2025. To enter, all you have to do is follow the official Last Cloudia account on, as I said it before, X or Facebook, and then repost or share the promo post. 3 randomly selected players will win a $25 store gift code US. Additionally, if the combined share and repost amount between the Japanese and English versions of Last Cloudia's social media reaches or exceeds 2025, all players get fantastic gifts. Everybody do remember to go ahead and take part in this promo. It runs from January 1st, 2025 at midnight Pacific time all the way through January 7th, 6:59 a.m. Pacific time. And when it comes to those rewards for meeting or exceeding 2025 share or reposts, the specific rewards that players get include a rainbow potion, which, for those of you who may not know, instantly levels up one of your units to level 100. We also have a radiance set, which includes world, foreign, and visionary radiances, 3 of each. Excuse me, for the cough.
Okay.
Yeah. So I see some people in the comments are saying, yeah, it's the red envelope thing. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. In English, we often do say red envelope. Oh, you have this in Philippines as well. I wasn't aware of that. I knew that we had it in China as well as Japan, but Nia says it's called ampao in the Philippines. Thank you for that. I was not. Did you know that?
Yeah.
In the Philippines, they have otoshidama as well.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's called ampao. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. So thank you for sharing.
お年玉あるんだ。
Yeah. Very cool. Let's see what else in the comments is saying. Any plans to join Blue Sky? Interesting questions. Blue Sky?
Blue Sky?
そうです。ご存知ですか？
なんかプロジェクターの話？
ではなく、多分なんかエキスからツイッターから移動してる会社さんも最近多いですけど。そういうこと。ブルースカイ。
いや、やんないんじゃないかと。
Okay, yeah, not at the moment, but we'll take that into consideration. Thank you very much for sharing. Well, that does it for our social media promotions. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the illustrations for New Year Maihime, Kaine. Who remembers what Maihime means?
Maihime?
Yeah, if you remember, go ahead and share in the comments. If you're ready, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that concept art right now.
Yeah.
That's right, this is really great. We've brought the New Year Maihime, Kaine, concept drawings straight from the drawing board. This time around, our illustrator, Mina-san, who we've actually shown on screen before, we had an interview, right, with her before, where she was drinking and talking about some of the artwork that she's done. But this time around, Mina-san has drawn both the concept art and final illustration. And she has shared a little comment with us, which I'm going to go ahead and pass on to you. This time she says, Kaine is wearing a bright furisode style kimono that stands out against the blue New Year skies. This is a design that emphasizes Kaine's free-spirited charm. The hair decorations that she has are modeled actually after someone in particular, so take a look at them and see if you can figure out who. So I don't know, what do you think about this art, Knacky?
これあれだよね、なんだろう、伝統的なこう日本の着物っていうのから、ちょっとこう崩したというか、こう現代っぽい感じに寄せてるじゃないですか。それがすごく可愛いとね、やっぱり。
Okay. Yeah, so this is actually, not a traditional kimono design. It's based on kimono designs, but we've actually modernized that a little bit, made it a little bit cuter than it would normally be. So yeah, thank you very much for the comment, Knacky-san.
あとこう羽子板ブレードと右のポックルも可愛いよね。
Yeah. So on the right-hand side of this concept art, we have a hagoita blade, this racket blade, followed by, on the right-hand side, a little tiny pockle-ish thing.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah. So in this shift, in his shift, Megis was also wearing a kimono. The decorations on the chest actually make a set with those on Megis's chest. So Kaine and Megis actually have matching patterns.
Yeah, awesome.
It is.
あとはそうだね。まあなんだろう、髪型とかもこうアクセサリーがついてさ、こうすごく大丈夫きっと。
I'm doing great, thank you. Excuse me.
いやちょっとね。
Yeah.
ちょっと今日は喉の調子が悪くて。
Yeah, I'm having some moderate throat issues today, but do not worry about it. I'm feeling fine. It's not anything contagious, so do not worry. If you are interested, go ahead and check it out. We were actually able to get another piece of concept art. If we could, let's take a look at that. Let's get it up on screen now.
Okay.
In her skill 3, New Year Maihime Kaine was swinging around a big hagoita racket. We saw that just a moment ago. The concept design for which is available here. The designer has provided us with a comment. I was at quite a loss for what to do when I first received the request for this illustration. After quite a bit of research, I discovered that it was a traditional piece of craft work known as an oshie hagoita, which is actually still produced today. It was quite a challenge to draw Megius in a kabuki-like style. This is the memorable method of attack for skill 3. It is only available for a split second. Excuse me. But please check it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just got to recenter for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Naki-san.
Yeah. このイラストね、 今コメントあったけどめちゃくちゃ苦労して描いたんですよ、イラストレーターたちが。
Yeah, so the illustrators actually really went through a lot of effort trying to draw this. It wasn't easy. You can see here, yeah, as I mentioned, it was based on a traditional piece of craft work known as an oshie hagoita, which I think even here in Japan, it's such a minor thing, right?
Yeah.
Most people are not familiar with it. So even for people who are Japanese,
であと
it took a moment to sort of wrap their heads around this and get familiar with it.
そうだね、こだわりのところで言うと胸のところにこうさっき話したね装飾もあるし、あとなんかこう持つところに漢字が書いてありますよね。
Yeah, you can see that on the handle of this racket, there are actually some kanji written.
漢字読める人いるこれ。
Yeah, normally the names of Last Cloudia characters are written in katakana, but this time around we've written them in kanji to create more of a traditional or old-fashioned feeling. Yeah, Knacky-san just asked, who can guess what this kanji might say, what these kanji might say? The first character is actually read as me. Sometimes you would read it as metsu, but here it's just read as me.
Me.
Yeah, so who else has any idea what is going on here? What do these kanji read as? Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's fairly straightforward, but who can guess what these kanji might say?
Me. Su.
Yeah, me something something su.
Yeah.
Yeah, that in our DK says, I want it to be my main weapon. Oh, a little bit of advice is unstable, says water with ice helps with sore throats. So thank you. Do we have any guesses yet? Well, me something something us. Let's see. Can we get Kit's face instead? They want to see me coughing. All right. The answer. Do you want to go ahead and give the answer?
Okay. アンサーはメギウス。
That's right. Yes, the answer here is Megius.
Megius.
This is we've created an original series of kanji for Megius here.
メギウス。
Okay, so that just about does it for our look at New Year's Maihime Kaine. If there's any other concept art or whatnot that you would like us to share, please go and let us know on Discord or wherever else you're able to get in touch with us. All right, that does it actually for all of our New Year's plans, but don't go away because we actually have a ton of exciting information, including, I'm going to go ahead and just say it, a roadmap.
Yeah.
For our next section, plans. Here it is.
はい。
Knacky-san.
じゃあきっとありがとう。
Thank you. Thank you very much.
ちょっと休んでもらいながらちょっと僕の方で喋りますけど、
Okay.
はい、ここからは、これからのラスクラについてですね、今回来年の1月から3月の情報を中心に話していきたいと思います。一旦自分の方で日本語 in Japanese で、届けまして、その後にですね、キットの方で、in English 翻訳して、
Okay.
届けていきたいと思います。一旦ここまでいくか。
All right, so in this segment, we're going to take a look at what is to come in Last Cloudia, particularly from January through March. I'm going to go ahead and share this info myself, so please interpret it for me if you would. Kit, says Knacky-san. All right, so let's go ahead.
OK。じゃあ早速見ていきましょうか。じゃあスライドお願いします。NEXT slide。1月9日新ストーリー追加。
All right, yes, we have new story. On January 9th, new main story content is going to be released. I'm going to avoid sharing with you any spoilers. You can go ahead and check it out on the big day. But needless to say, the world of Last Cloudia is going to be expanding.
Yeah.
We're going to see some new locations, new people that we've never seen before. So do check it out. I think we've done quite a fun job with this. I think you really will enjoy it.
世界が広がっていく感じがね、また面白いよね。
Yeah, exactly. It's really pretty interesting, pretty fun how the world of Last Cloudia is just getting bigger and expanding.
Yeah. Okay, じ
So
ゃ
yeah, awesome on that.
あ、Now for our next bit of information. じゃあ
Yes.
next slide.
Now for our next bit of information.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. World Raids, Sealed Temple Regenesis.
Yeah, World Raids. はい、ということで、こちらはですね、ワールドレイドとありますけれども、定期的にですね、ワールドマップの方で開催されるイベントとなっております。共通の HP ゲージを持っている1体の強力なボスを全員で、協力して討伐するコンテンツとなっております。今までもですね、クエストをクリアした回数に応じてボスの共通 HP が減るというイベントとかはあったんですけれども、今回は実際でバトルでボスに与えたダメージの分だけ共通 HP を減らすことができるというところで、よりダメージをどれだけ与えられるかというのが鍵となるコンテンツとなっております。 そして、与えたダメージに応じたランキング等もありますし、ユニットも複数体必要になってくる予定となっております。今回はですね、この放送では画面などはお見せすることができないんですけれども、また詳細はタイミングを見ながらですね、皆さんの方にご案内をさせていただこうと思っております。ぜひ続報をお待ちください。
Alright, and I'll go ahead and interpret that for you now. Next is the new World Raid content entitled Sealed Templar Genesis. This is an event that will regularly take place on the world map where all players fight against one single super boss, whose HP is chipped away at by all players. Up until now, there have been events where a boss's global HP drops based on the number of times that the quest is cleared. What makes things different this time around, though, is that the damage you deal in battle directly subtracts from the boss's global HP total. This time, what will be most important is the raw amount of damage that you are able to deal. There will also be dealt damage rankings, and multiple units will be necessary. This isn't complete just yet, but we will reveal more details as soon as we can.
はい、ありがとうございます。結構ワールドレイズに関してはハイプじゃね。
Yes, people are very hyped about this new event. It's a totally new form of content, so I think I'm certainly excited at seeing how it plays.
そうね、ちょっとこう楽しみにしながら少し待ってもらいたいんですけども、じゃあ実際このワールドレイズがですね、いつ登場するのかっていうところはやっぱ気になるところかなと思いますので、そこを次のロードマップを見ながら、ご説明できればと思います。
Yeah, so you're probably curious about when this new World Raid event is going to kick off. I know I certainly am. And we're going to introduce that. We're going to tell you that information just about now in our next slide, the roadmap.
Okay, じゃあ let's see the next slide. はい。じゃあ、ロードマップ見ていきましょう。Now for a look at the roadmap. はい。
Alright. Yeah, you want to go ahead and tell us about January, and I will interpret afterwards.
Okay. じゃあまず、メインストーリー、1月から見ていきます。まずメインストーリーが1月に追加されます。さっきもありましたけども、新しい世界が広がっていきます。で、新形式のランキングイベントも開催します。こちらはですね、指定されたユニットのダメージを競うランキングとなっておりまして、その指定されたユニットたちが最大限火力を出せるようなパーティー構成が重要となってきます。開催期間は従来より短めで考えています。従来は1週間とか2週間があったんですけれども、今回は例えば金土日月の4日間等で考えております。1月の末に開催予定となっておりますので、楽しみにお待ちください。じゃあ一旦キットお願いします。
Yes, first comes January, where our main story will be updated. Once again, the world of Last Cloudia expands. There will also be a new format ranking event wherein players vie to deal the most damage using a specific required unit. In this event, it's going to be important to put together a party capable of outputting the maximum possible firepower. The event period will be a little bit on the short side and span about 4 days surrounding the weekend here in Japan time. We expect to complete the event sometime around the end of January, so please do keep checking back. So yeah, go ahead and tell us about February if you would.
Okay. 2月ですけれども、でっかく World Raid Starts ワールドレイド始動と書いてあります。こちらは先ほどお伝えしたコンテンツとなっておりまして、レイドボスが定期的に登場していきます。そして、個人的に大注目のポイントとしては破神大戦ボリューム2のイベントですね。 5.5 周年の時に破神大戦英雄の覚醒を実施しましたけれども、アデルのイベントですね。これが非常に好評でしたので、ボリューム2を鋭意制作中となっております。次は誰の物語が描かれるのかというところは楽しみにお待ちいただきつつ、で最後に、幻影の塔のハードのフロー追加、ここでも予定をしております。お願いします。
Alright, so yes, in February comes our World Raid event, which we touched on just a second ago. In this event, raid bosses appear at regular intervals. Following that, we have, and I see people in the comments are quite excited about this, the Great War of Ruin event. In the 5.5-year anniversary celebration, the event, The Great War of Ruin, The Hero's Quickening, was extremely popular, so we're hard at work right now producing the continuation, the next part of that. Whose story do you think will be spotlighted then in that next installment? Let us know in the comments, but for now you'll have to wait and see. In addition to that, Tower of Trials Hard will also be receiving more floors around the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so tell us about March.
はい、The March、3月はですね、いよいよ6周年のカウントダウンとなっていきます。 例年ですね、カウントダウンのキャンペーンっていうのは、3月の末から行っていたんですけれども、今年はそれよりもう少し早く始めていく予定です。でですね、ワールドレードのボス、このロードマップ上で3月まで伸びてますけれども、レードのボスは3月にも登場しますし、あと1月で、紹介した新形式のダメージランキングに関しても定期的に開催をしていきます。そしてですね、機能追加改善についても進めてまいります。ロードマップ上では、下の方に一例を載せております。サブアクトとか、あとはそれ以外にも、随時対応していきますので、ぜひぜひお知らせを要チェックですね。例えば、討伐の使い勝手を改善とかは、ユニットや討伐時間を複数のダンジョンで一括設定できるようにとか、いろいろ使いやすくしていきますので、お待ちください。
That's right. In March, the 6th anniversary countdown is going to be beginning. It's hard to believe that we're already, looking at the 6th anniversary countdown, but it is there in the works right now. Most years the countdown begins in late March, but this year we plan to actually start a little bit early. In addition, the World Raid Boss event will be released in March. The new event format that is mentioned for January is also going to be held regularly. In addition, we will be continuing along with various additions and improvements. Some are included on the roadmap, but other incremental changes are also going to be made along the way. We've mentioned other improvements to Conquering here, improvements which include making it easier to set one unit in multiple Conquer dungeons.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's going to be a really nice QOL improvement. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about that. I always find it takes a little bit of time to reset all of your Conquer units, so that'll be very convenient.
Yeah, thank you. で、最後の新機会が Insights ですが、クエスチョン。
Yes,
はてなはてなはてな。
marks.
いやいやいや。で、これはですね、何体来るんでしょうかというところを、楽しみの一つにもしたいなと思いまして、今回ははてなはてなはてなです。ちなみに1体も来ないなんてことはないからね。はい。で、毎度のことにはなるんですけれども、ここには載っていないイベントやキャンペーンなども、盛りだくさんでご用意をしておりますので、楽しみにお待ちください。そして最後にですね、6周年の準備も着々と進めていっております。ここが一番盛り上がるポイントだと思いますので、我々開発チームもですね、一丸となって準備を進めていっております。なので、5.5 周年もなかなか皆さんの方には喜んでいただける内容だったかと思うんですけれども、6周年もご期待に応えられる内容になっていると思いますので、ご期待ください。
Okay, so yeah, at the very bottom, you can see, and I think people have mentioned in the comments, those 3 question marks on the insight box. We've added those to keep this a little bit of a fun mystery. We are not going to be sharing more details about that just yet. But as always, we have loads of events and promotions coming up, so be sure to check those out. At the end, we are going to be preparing for the 6th anniversary. I think many of you really enjoyed the 5.5-year anniversary. I think that the development team really did do a great job on that. But just the same for the 6th anniversary, the team is really cooking. So keep checking back to see what is up, see everything that we have in store to make sure that Last Cloudia is even more exciting here in its 6th anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, that's all for the roadmap.
All right, thank you very much for sharing that. I know it's always exciting to see a new roadmap. Yeah, and see all the exciting stuff that is coming up in Last Cloudia. Let me mention here that as part of the minigame madness in the Japanese version of this broadcast, we actually have a special prize for you all. This has just been put into my script at the last minute and not yet translated into English, but we have we have 1 luminous soul, 10 prism souls, and 5 New Year tickets that are going to be available. These are going to be arriving in your present boxes after the December 26th maintenance. So do go ahead and collect those. Yeah. So thank you, Knacky, for getting those rewards on the Japanese version of this podcast. Yeah. Now, not this time around. But that said, it's been a very fun live stream all the same.
ちなみにね、結構面白いゲームあったんだけど、ちょっと話していいかな。
Yeah, go ahead.
いや、
I'll go ahead and interpret for you
僕
afterwards.
とディレクターで心を一つにしようみたいなゲームをやったんですよ。
Okay, so it was a game where Knacky-san and the director made your hearts one. This sounds a little bit odd in English, but yeah. What is this?
で、質問があって、例えば上司にしたいのはどちらですか？
Okay.
で、レオダール、リラハみたいな。
Okay, so yeah, this is I think we actually did that in we actually did that in AIDIS one time for a game, didn't we? like Bonenkai. I think we did that once at AIDIS. Yeah, something similar like that. Yeah, yeah. But so basically, the like make your hearts one game. Again, it sounds a little bit odd in English, but the idea was that the two players, like you know, Knacky-san here and the director Yoshi-san, tried to come up with the same answer without coordinating. Tried to independently come up with the same answer for a question like, who would you rather have as your boss, Leodor or Leona, for example? Lilaha. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that's a pretty easy. Well, what did you say? What did you say?
Yeah, Lilaha.
Oh, Lilaha. Really? Why? Why?
どっちもどっちだから。
Okay. Oh, all right. So, okay, Lilaha and Leodor says Knacky-san would both be equally bad, so he's just going to take Lilaha.
そうね。
I don't know. I think that's a tough one, but I think I would have to take Leodor because I don't think he's evil at heart.
Oh.
But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we don't know that much though about Lilaha's background. I'm sure we'll see more of that going forward in the story though.
なるほどね。はい、そんな感じのことをやりましたと。
Yeah, telepathic game, says Nia. That does make sense. I think that's a great translation, so thank you for that. Yeah, let's see what else is going on in the comments before we end. A lot of people having different requests for collabs. Thank you very much for the ideas. We do appreciate that. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, go ahead and we're going to be wrapping things up here in just a moment. If there's anything else that you want to say to us, go ahead and fire it off in the comments. We can respond to that just now. Do you have any plans for the New Year's, Knacky-san? Are you going to be eating osechi ryori?
No.
Omochi. Oh, omochi. Okay. So you're going to be eating lots of omochi. Yeah.
お餅とあとはね筋トレしてます多分。
Oh, really? Okay. Gonna be working out.
Yeah, working out.
Yeah. Yeah.
懸垂してるこうやって。
Okay, oh yeah, doing pull-ups. Okay, Metalhead says I'm late. What's happening? Well, actually, the broadcast is about to end. Our stream is just about to end. But what else is going on in the... All right, well, looks like, I think, yeah, Raku Ferret says, happy holidays, y'all. Enjoy, have a good time, and stay safe. Well, I think people in the comments are about ready to wrap it up as well. So let's go ahead and just say, yeah, thank you, everyone who's been a part of Last Cloudia in the past year. Knacky-san, do you have any message that you want to share with everybody before we sign off?
じゃあということでご視聴ありがとうございましたと。そしてですね、2024年1年間応援してくれて本当にありがとうございました。 一旦ここまで。
All right, well, yeah, thank you very much for following us with this broadcast, and thank you very much for being a part of Last Cloudia, our community in 2024.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to agree with that as well. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of Last Cloudia and been a part of these live streams in the past year. These live streams naturally would not be possible without you. I always really enjoy them a lot. They're a lot of fun to do. Thank you for bearing with me during my coughing fit. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, absolutely. I love being here with you guys. And in 2025, Last Cloudia is actually going to be entering year number 6. It's hard to believe. Over half a decade. But we will be entering, the second half of the decade in year number 6 of Last Cloudia's live ops. And all of us are determined to make the best possible experience for everybody who's playing. So we look forward to seeing you in 2025 as a part of the Last Cloudia community again. We've got a lot of new stuff in store for you, a lot of exciting new content, so do stick around. We really want to bring that to you and make it a very fun new year.
もっともっとこう面白くしていきますし、まあもっともう QOL をどんどん上げていくので。
So definitely, we have a lot of QLL improvements in the works, and Last Cloudia is going to be continuing to be a game that's more and more fun with each passing year.
そうね、6年。
It's hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
It's been 6 years already. It's incredible. But with that said, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm going to check the comments one last time before we sign off. Scylla Whitegale says, love y'all for the game of the community. Same there as well. Let's see what else. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you very much. That Nerd DK.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Kelphinite. Kit survived another live stream. It's all because of you guys, so thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Fireworks. Awesome. All right, I think that just about does it. Kindo says, thank you for making such a great fun game. Thank you for being a part of this game as well. If you enjoyed the stream, please do go ahead and give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Have a great New Year holiday, and we will see you on the other side. See you again in 2025. All right, that does it. Take care.
Okay.
Have a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas as well. And what other holidays you may celebrate.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice year.
こういう服目黒菜では晴れ着って言うんだよね。こんな綺麗な服を着られるだなんて嬉しいな。私のことちゃんと見ててね。いっけはあくらえ見せてあげる。全開でいくよ。完璧。イエイ。羽根つき？知ってるよ。確か羽子板っていう木の板で羽がついた球を打って対戦相手にぶつける遊びだよね。え、違うの？メギウスが愛用してる刀を見てからずっと目黒菜のものに憧れて集めてたんだ。でもまさか噂に聞いてた晴れ着を着ることができるだなんて思ってもみなかったな。明けましておめでとう。今年もいい年にしていこうね。